All right, this video is going to show you how to embed the weekly agenda slides from Google Drive into your Canvas course. So here I am in the template for grades 4 through 6, but this works for any weekly agenda for grades 4 through 12 at Lake Highland. To do this, I'm going to go into my modules. And in the template, you'll notice that I have a weekly agenda module set up already, and I have a few for you to view. But what we need to do is link the weekly agenda templates that you now have in your Google Drive and place those into your weekly agenda. So what you're going to start with is clicking the plus item on the top right-hand corner of your module, and you're going to select the page, and you're going to add a new page and give it a title. You can title it how you desire. I like to title it with what it is and the quarter. So I would create 4 of these pages, one for every quarter of our school year, and then I'm going to click Add Item. Then I'm going to go into Edit the page by clicking on the title and the Edit button in the top right. So before you do the next step, make sure that you have already copied the templates from our training course into your Google Drive. So if I go to my Google Drive, I have them here, quarter 1, 2, 3, and 4. Because when I go into my Canvas course, I'm going to select my caret and the Google Apps LTI. And now in my Google Drive, I can search for my weekly agenda. And I'm going to scroll down till I find the one that I'm looking for. I have quarter 1 here. Again, I'm going to select the embed option so it shows up directly in my course. Give it a moment. And now it's here. So if I click Save, I can see that my weekly agenda is going to be visible for my students. What's nice about our weekly agenda is that as it's set up by quarter, I can click on this first page. I can click on September 7th through 11th, and the student will be taken directly to that slide where I would have entered in the focus or the activities for the week and our homework for the week. You'll also notice that in the weekly agenda, there's a place to add in your course, so what your content area is, and your name. So this way, if a student does want to print it out, or if they're looking at multiple weekly agendas, they all look the same. So it just highlights that this is your course and weekly agenda for the week of September 7th through 11th. All right, you may notice that this one looks smaller than the example one that I provided to you on the previous page. So I want to show you how you can adjust the size of your embedded content. When you are editing it, go to the HTML editor, and you will see that it provides you the width and height of the item that you've embedded. So what this means is the 800 is the 800 pixels that it's going to take up of the screen. Now, if a student is viewing your page on a smaller device like a phone, this could cause them to need to scroll right and left to view the full weekly agenda. If they're viewing it on a larger device, like on your laptop, it could look like a very small portion of the overall page. So what I like to do is for the width of your item, I like to change it from being a set number to a percentage. So I'm going to change this to 100%. And what that's going to do is now force it to take up the entire width of the screen, no matter what device it's being viewed on. When you're working with embed codes, make sure that you change the width here, and you also change it on the overall frame. So I'm going to change this to 100%. The height is currently set to 480. Again, you have the ability to change that if you would like. I like to set it around 500 so that I will leave put. Now when I go back into my rich content editor, I notice it takes up the full screen. So I'm going to save and publish, which just gives the ability for students to see it. And so now here it is in my course.